Welcome to the Daily Coffee Pro by Mapper Forward, friends, and welcome to our first episode of the Mapper Forward podcast for 2021. We're starting a few weeks later than expected, but things happen the way that they happen when you're moving countries and getting settled. So I'm very excited to be back here and producing the podcast for another fantastic year. Today on the podcast, we're going to talk about what our agenda is for 2021 with Mapper Forward and some exciting things that we have coming. We're not going to reveal all the exciting things that we have coming because we have a particularly very special announcement coming up in the next coming weeks. But today we are going to talk about what the intention for 2021 is and what the agenda for 2021 is. So what is Mapper Forward going to be bringing to the coffee industry in 2021? The podcast is still going to be here, but there are going to be a couple of changes. So the Daily Coffee Pro will come out every day of the week, every weekday. It will still continue on the old time that was happening. So Pacific time, it will come out at 6 a.m. every weekday Pacific time. None of that changes Monday to Friday, except for the day that the podcast, the long format conversational podcast is happening. And that will come out once a week, starting from a couple of weeks from now. And this is where the first change for Mapper Forward will start to happen. Soon after we start rolling with the conversations, I will not be hosting the conversations the long format conversations that happen on the podcast. Well, at least I won't be hosting most of them. We are inviting you guys. We are inviting people who I know are great at having conversations, people from our audience who engage and talk with us and who are really great at exploring ideas. We are inviting you to come on and host the conversations on the podcast and tell us who it is that you would like to have conversations with. So I have been spending a lot of time in my hiatus as I moved countries, thinking about what I wanted the intention for 2021 to be. And it is build the life that you choose. And a lot of what I want to build with Map It Forward is I want to open up the format to be more inclusive to other voices so that it's not just my voice. And I figured, well, what better way than to give people the opportunity who have either been thinking about having their own podcast or would love to have their own podcast but don't really have the means or the space or the time to do so themselves. Well, this gives them the opportunity to do that. So if you are interested in hosting a conversation and we have a relationship, whether you've been conversing with the brand through email or on social media, or you know me and you would like to host a conversation, please get in touch and let me know who you would like to have a conversation with, and we'll see what we can do to make it happen. So that's the podcast this year. And we will be, again, the Daily Coffee Pro every day and the Mapper Forward podcast, long format conversations will be happening once a week. And I will be hosting a lot less of those conversations, but I will be doing the Daily Coffee Pro every day. Then we have the Mastermind Groups, and we have some exciting news about the Mastermind Groups. We will be growing the format with regards to the Mastermind Groups. So if you did attend a mastermind group last year, or you heard of our mastermind groups, you will know that we had mastermind groups for small business owners and we have mastermind groups for coffee roasters. We are growing that this year, and we will be starting the first mastermind group in March for those of you who would like to become a coffee consultant, or you would like to grow your business as a coffee consultant. I will be the coach for the group. I have a successful consultation company or business in the coffee industry, and I am a small business coffee consultant. But we want to help people cultivate successful businesses as consultants in the coffee industry. And we will be starting those groups in March. So if you're interested in becoming a coffee consultant and don't quite know the best way to build your business and structure your business and get customers and grow a successful business in that, you can join one of the mastermind groups by heading to mapitforward.org/coffee. No, that's not true. mapitforward.org/group coaching. And you'll be able to see all the other groups that are available there and just select the one that you'd like to be a part of. Now, the other new mastermind group that we have is a mastermind group in entrepreneurship and life currencies. And this will be the first mastermind group that we open up to people that are not in the coffee industry. So you sure can join it if you are in the coffee industry. However, you will find that there are people that are also in the group that are not in the coffee industry. Now, the first of those groups is already full. The second of those groups is still available for people to join. It will be starting sometime before the end of February, and the fee to join that will cover you for February and March. So again, mapitforward.org/group coaching. Now, the roasters group. If you have been looking to get someone to help you with your coffee roasting, someone who is non-judgmental, someone who is open-minded, and who will help you roast to the best of what the targeted roast profile that you're looking for is, Ann Cooper is your human for this. And she is our mastermind group coach for coffee roasting. We will be offering 2 different times every week for the group coaching, and you can check it out at our group coach on our group coaching page on our website. The links are all in the show notes below. And this is a great opportunity to build a network and learn from other people who may have some of the same or different questions that you have in coffee roasting. The groups have been so successful thus far, so we've added another group and we're growing the program. Now let's talk about the intention of what we're trying to do as we grow Map It Forward throughout 2020. It's important to me that we have a theme every year that sets the intention of all the content that we are creating. Last year in 2020, that theme was leadership. And boy, we couldn't have picked a better topic without knowing what was coming to be the theme around the content that we created. And it delivered on dividends for many, many people around the world. Build the Life You Choose is the content theme that we have for the whole year this year. And it will be the focus of the way that we make decisions about the events that we have and the way that we continue to grow the content that we are facilitating through this platform across the global coffee industry. Now, why build the life you choose? In a coming episode this week, there's one of the topics of the Daily Coffee Pro that is called breaking the mold of coffee. And that really leans into the idea of build the life you choose. Build the life you choose is about figuring out what it is that you want, what it is that you choose for your life, your career, your business, your everything, all the relationships in your life, whether they be personal or professional, and establishing what it is you choose to get out of them. Now, the last 12 months from the beginning of the pandemic, and with all the challenges that we've experienced across the spectrum, politically, health-wise, financially, economically, all of these things have stress tested us in many ways and have left us assessing what is it that we want for our lives? What is it that we no longer want for our lives? We are going to be exploring how we break the mold of the expectations that are placed on us in the coffee industry so that we can then move on to decide what it is that we want and make specific choices for the kind of career and businesses that we choose to have. So, the intention is to empower people to be proactive through making the choices and asking specific questions. What is it that I want from my life? What is it that I want from my career? And how do we create the content that supports that development, whether it be for free through the podcast, thanks to the support of our sponsors, or whether it be in the Mastermind Groups, where you will get one-on-one, small group, very focused attention for a monthly fee. The other area that we will be creating on our platform is a members area, and that will be through our website, and that will be coming in April this year. And for a $7 per month fee, we will be running a monthly event that is an online webinar focused on a different aspect of the industry in an education style, and it will be a format where you can get access to career maps and business maps and community, and you can meet other people who are like-minded to you and able to help grow your network and grow your confidence in the industry. There's something to be said for meeting people who are the same kind of weirdo as you are. I know for me, 2020 really helped me find my people. And I'm committed to building on that for helping everybody who engages in the Map It Forward brand, because we're a special kind of person in this community. The Map It Forward audience are people who are committed to personal and professional development in a way that's different than following the crowd. And I'm very, very proud of the audience that we've built. And I'm here to cultivate that and cultivate your growth and grow with you. So if there's anything in particular that you would like content created around, send an email to support@mapitforward.org, and we will make sure that we create some content addressing all the questions that you have. So here we are, 2021. We are going to build, and we're going to build big, and we're going to build solid. And I'm here for it. We got you, and we can't wait to get started. Peace, love, and peanut butter, friends. Have an amazing rest of your day.